Hi guys, JC here. Welcome to all my friends and foes. Thanks for spending time with me today. I wanted to share with you what I have learned in the last few months about e-commerce. I know that the internet is actually blowing up with new stores. I did investigate this and I'd like to share my experience with you, and maybe I can spare you some grief. So, 3 things that I learned. You do not need to have a product, but it does help. Expect to be spammed to death. And it can be expensive to get started, but it doesn't have to be, and I will go over some tips and pointers of that. My first experience with Shopify, I did subscribe to their 14-day free trial. And my products are one of those things that are very unique. I usually only create one thing and maybe something very similar to it, but I don't like to duplicate exact things. I work with what I have and creative inspiration. So that platform did not actually work for me well the first time I tried this, because I spent so much time uploading, working on pictures and descriptions and trying to make everything perfect, that by the time the 14-day free trial was up, I was exhausted trying to perfect everything, not feeling like I had all my ducks in a row. So that was a learning experience for me. I was not aware that you did not need your own products to do that. I have learned my lesson, and I would like to share that with you. Zendrop is, you could call it an app or a widget. I'm not sure which term would actually be more correct. That was what I tried the next time that I started with Shopify. And what I discovered was there are probably thousands, if not millions, of products available. It helps if you know what you want to put in your store, whether it's a clothing store or a jewelry store, to help you sort out and differentiate the types of products. Otherwise, you will literally spend weeks just going through the products. Majority of those on Zendrop are from China, so you will have that at least 3-week delivery time for your customers. The other app that I installed was Printify. There are American printers available on there, but what I found out is once you upload your product, which is your design that you have to have copyrights to, even if you sell one of those, you may make only $2. So $2 is better than nothing, but I feel like you should be aware of what you're getting into. A lot of people may say that that is crooked, it's not fair. There was no misleading in their terms and conditions. So I was well aware that I'm not going to make a lot of money doing that. That's not my goal. A little bit, yes. But I didn't feel like I was misled. And I've heard a lot of people on chat groups slam because they felt like they got ripped off. That may be the case. That was not my experience. Next was Google Ads. I thought that if I could get listed on Google, that would give me better SEO. Didn't work out the way I had intended, because when they actually researched my website, even though I had gone through the checklist, I think I forgot to hit save, so things didn't line up the way they expected to, whether it was the descriptions or the terms of service. I had multiple issues that basically I can't get resolved in the end because I'm not getting any help from Shopify. There is no phone number for you to call, and their tech support is always available by chat if you want a bot. I don't. So their email is at least a week, if not 10 days out, they'll acknowledge your problem and tell you that here's a ticket, here's your number. If you have any issues, this is what you need to reference. And then you hear nothing from them. And by the time you hear from them 2 weeks later, you've probably already done something else to resolve the issue. I don't see that as much of a help. They do offer an upgraded plan. I was on the basic plan that was about $30 a month. And I kind of feel like if you're not going to help me in the beginning, you don't deserve to reap the rewards in the end. And this also applies to your personal life. Friends and foes. If somebody cannot handle you at your worst, they don't deserve you at your best. And I'm applying that to this business situation because I am myself in business, in life. And I don't feel that situation fits me. I demand better. So I'm going to take my business elsewhere based on the fact that I can't get the help that I need at the price they're offering. Everything that you do is going to require an account creation. Every single app that you put in your Shopify store is a separate entity. Whether you pay for it or not, you have to create another account. Now, what I noticed is I designated all of my business to 2 or 3 different emails according to what the product was. Prepare to be spammed to death. I'm guessing that's not the best way to do that, and I should have put all of the business in one email and then tried to sort things out later. With Etsy, I get at least 3 emails every day marketing to me as a consumer because I have a shop with them. Some people may find this helpful. I found it quite annoying when you're getting 20 and 30 emails a day in each of your email accounts. So that may be something that you want to consider, not separating out your email accounts for different products or businesses that you have. What was next on my list? I have specific examples. Etsy was one. I looked into Ecwid is another one. I specifically remember getting an email every day from them, listed day 1, day 2, day 3. So they would help you with your free trial, through your free trial, what you're doing, how to get set up. If you have any issues, here's a link. I never even went that far. I didn't try the product. I never made it that far. I was going to try to stick with Shopify and work through any issues. 6 weeks later, I'm really irritated. A basic Shopify subscription is about $30, and it does give you everything you need to open a store. That includes your shopping cart, credit card processing, the platform for the actual website, and that allows you to change themes. Sorry if you don't understand that terminology, but I'm really not sure how to define that any better. If this is something that you're looking into, maybe you need to Google those terms. There was a huge learning curve in this. Huge. Ugh. The one thing that I do want to caution you about is if you go with the Shopify, the basic, like I did for only the $30, you will not get any tech support. You are on your own. So if you don't have anybody that you can give a shout out to, hey, I need help with this, hey, I need help with this, they will direct you to a place called Uplink, which I discovered is a whole lot like Fiverr, but not quite as annoying. With Fiverr, when you place an ad, you have to create an account, of course, and then every single time during a conversation with anyone on Fiverr, you get an email with their response in it. So if you're having a conversation with someone on Fiverr platform, you will get 30 emails regarding your conversation. Uplink is not that bad. Uplink, I was actually allowed to post a job. I did get responses to that job. However, I have since declined all of those offers since I will not be going with Shopify anymore. I hope this has been help to you. If you would like to know more about my product, hit me up. I am on Facebook. I am on Instagram. I would love to get to know you. I would love to save you from any endeavors and mistakes that I have made. Friends and foes, thank you for spending time with me. Be blessed and have a great day.